Hello, Encounter Roleplay fam again. You just saw me, and we're back with the same thing. I'm your game master, Jack Hall, and joining me is a full cast of players. We're about to get started with our 6th episode of Young Heroes of Fate, our super-powered Fate core game here on Encounter Roleplay. But first, let's introduce ourselves and have all the players introduce themselves. And I think this is the first week that in our normal arrangement with everybody here, we can just do it. We're just going to cross our fingers and hope it works. Speedy, not Speedy, you're Zippy. It doesn't help that there's like multiple people Zippy, behind the scenes with like nicknames.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that my name is so confusing. I'm Zippy Zippo. I'm playing Riley Rorick and his supernatural backseater Ogthalic.
Yeah. I'm Christina Sid. I am playing Nat Jansen, who is gonna hopefully not blow your mind because that would be bad. That's been bad so far. So.
I'm LB Hackemup. I'm playing Abby Munzer, and she's the book nerd who's really shy.
And sprouts metal on her skin. Also arms.
Oh yeah, she has some extra appendages that are made of metal, and her skin also turns to metal. She's not sure how, but she knows when it happens. So, if she asks you to punch her, do it.
Listen.
I am Lazy Bones, and I'm playing Theo Costa, the guy that's really into Leonidas LARPing, and panics when a girl asks him to punch her.
And I'm Daddy Warbucks. I'm playing Adam Jones, and I'm the comic book nerd who also can heal from any wound.
Yes.
And again, I'm Zach Hall, your game master. It's let's do it. I gotta tell us about our sponsors. So we are sponsored by 3 awesome folks. First up is Fantasy Grounds, our virtual tabletop of choice. You can see our roles are done by Fantasy Grounds over here, that way. And you should check them out, fantasygrounds.com. Great people, great piece of software. They'll let you game with people all over the world. So go check them out. You can also, if you like gaming with people not all over the world, but in your local space and play with miniatures, you can go get those miniatures from waylandgames.co.uk. So if you play D&D or Warhammer or 40K, any of those things, and you want to get minis for them, go to their website and you could potentially get 20% off your purchase. waylandgames.co.uk. Go check them out. And then returning to the channel is a sponsor, Tabletop Loot. They sell awesome dice, and we have our 20 retweet giveaway is back. So if one of the mods doesn't mind dropping the link to our tweet in chat, if we get 20 retweets on that tweet, we will give away a set of dice to someone here in chat. It's amazing. Also, Tabletop Loot outside of their giveaways is great. So go ahead and check out Tabletop Loot for all of your dice purchasing needs. Now, going into, let's just go right back into our game. Or does anybody have any last minute concerns out of character that they would like to voice before we resume? Okay.
No.
I'm ready.
So, last session, let's just quickly get you guys up to speed, chat. We have a group of teenagers who have been given superpowers for unknown reasons. They have so far been able to lay pretty low until last session when 2 of our players, Theo and Nat, their images, yearbook photos were just posted up on the news, potentially involved with a bus accident that occurred. To be fair, they weren't. They were saving people, but
And also, to be fair, I did totally cause that bus accident. I will own it. It's fine.
That's true. They didn't know
Nobody
that,
does that.
to be fair. Yeah. But so there so Matt and Theo are wanted for questioning. And the whole team decided to split. While they were splitting, they were rudely interrupted by a pair of twins that also seemed to have superpowers. But luckily, our team were able to keep them from robbing the Gap and too many other stores in the mall, but really kind of because the Gap had already been robbed by them? Question mark? If I remember how events transpired.
Young heroes are fake, saving one Gap at a time.
Yes. I've stopped saying superhero game because so far you guys are just super powered.
I take offense. Theo takes offense to that.
Theo's
Theo is the hero. Theo is the lone hero so far.
Riley's a hero.
Abby stopped someone from turning into a supervillain, so
Yeah, I mean, hey, it could be worse.
Oh,
I will say chaotic neutral as a party so far. So after that, it turns out that Riley's dad was a prepper, like an apocalyptic level of prepper, and had an underground bunker in the woods behind their neighborhood. And so Riley took the group, these 5 individuals, plus a few of their fellow students who seem to maybe want to do good, positive things with their powers, to the bunker where they were able to kind of rest up. Adam found some real old school Marvel comic books that he spent a while looking through. Abby and Adam started to share information on potentially how all of these high school students ended up with superpowers after a night at the bio lab at their school. And then that's when the power went out and you guys started to hear the turning of the handle on the latch to the bunker. And we'll basically start back with the of the hatch and a beam of light, kind of I believe we're somewhere maybe in like late afternoon, evening-ish, and so it is a orangish red last hour of sunlight light that starts to come through the top of the hatch through the ladder tunnel that you have to go through to get down into the bunker. And there's a brief moment of silence.
I grab one of the dinner plates and I have it primed, ready to just huck at whoever comes through.
Riley looks at Theo like, just guys, move towards the back of the bunker. I'm going to go. I'm going to go see who's here.
Well, that's when you hear.
I'm gonna walk up with them.
You hear
going
a
forward
couple
with
of
them.
voices. You hear a couple of voices call down. Nat, Riley, are you guys down there? Nat, it's your Oma. And then you hear a deeper voice with a much thicker accent. Nat, what are you down there? And it's your dad.
Oh shit!
Riley opens up the door just a crack. Who's asking?
Riley, we don't have time for games right now. Open the door. And it's the much deeper male voice.
Dad?
What? How do I know you're the real Mr. Jansen?
You remember that time I had to call the cops on you when you were 14 for lighting fireworks in the backyard and almost setting the woods on fire.
Okay, look,
my
that wasn't
dad.
my fault.
I'll walk forward. I'm just gonna like palm him and walk forward. Dad, what are you doing here?
Open up the door. We need to get in. We need to talk.
Yo, you can't let him in here.
Why not? It's my dad.
Well, he knows you and Riley. He doesn't know the rest of us. And we're trying to keep a low profile.
Oh shit, you're right.
You
Okay.
gotta go out to him.
No.
Okay.
This works. All right. Adam, Thea, Abby, y'all stay here. Keep everyone under wraps. Nat and I, we'll go deal with her pops. We've
That
dealt
sounds
with her
good.
pops before.
All
We're
right.
not dealing with my father. We're gonna go talk to him, all right? And if you lay
Yeah,
a
I don't
hand
lo-
on my Oma, I'm talking to both of you. You, and she'll point at his face, and you, and point at his jacket. You lay a hand on her, I swear to God, you do not want to know what's gonna happen.
Well, did she bring any food?
I don't know, but she'll cook you some, and she's not food. That's the main point. You got it?
All right. What about the man?
Let's go.
All right.
All right.
Let's go.
So you guys open up the door and just kind of like move yourselves in and try to close the door back behind you so that you guys have this conversation outside. All right. Outside standing there is not your essential. It is your family. It's your grandmother and your dad and your mom is also there.
How did you get back so fast? I thought you guys went back home.
Well, when the school calls saying that there was a large bus accident, and then you see in the news your daughter's name and face and related to the accident, you decide to cut your business trip early and fly home on the first flight available, which is
I called. I
What we
left you a
did.
message. I said we were fine.
yes, and we believe you, but we weren't going to deal with this issue from 3,000 miles away. What are the two of you doing here at Thomas's bunker?
You know, usual high school shenanigans.
Just
Well, I know what kind of
you know,
your usual
lure
high
her-
school shenanigans are, Riley, but I wanted to hear from my daughter what kind of shenanigans, and he has a hard time saying the word with the accent, but he does his best.
nothing, Papa. It's fine. She says, wearing a fucking leather jacket and jeans, looking
Yeah.
nothing like she ever does, ever.
Yeah. Oh, you're well, out of the two between your mom and your grandmother, which one would be more concerned about the outfit that you're wearing? Because we haven't met your mom yet.
Probably mom. Again, almost super
Yeah.
hip, so she probably thinks like, oh, that's cute. Mom's probably like, what the hell are you wearing? Yeah.
So your mom walks up and goes, Nat, I thought we've discussed things like changing yourself for boys.
Are you serious right now?
Whoa!
Ugh.
Whoa! Hold up! Hold up! She don't gotta change for no one. All right.
For once, I agree with you.
A leather jacket wearing feminist. Color me surprised.
Whatever, Mom.
If I have known anything from inhabiting this body, he is not a female.
Okay. So, interesting. GM's gonna need to take a $5. Shit. Okay. All three adults are just going to like
God damn it, Og.
leap back.
Damn it,
What's your
shut up!
What? You didn't tell me that I should have been quiet around these humans.
Shut up!
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a leather jacket.
so Levi, Petra, your mother Petra, and your Oma, they like, well, your mother was, well, no, she was touching your jacket, but
Yes.
she like releases like you all together and starts backing away. Your Oma starts like swearing in Dutch and like doing like cleansing hand motions.
Yes. Yes.
Just like trying to like get rid of any evil spirits, and
These like
Levi.
little hands pop out of Og's jacket and starts like mimicking
Oh God.
the hand motions.
Levi is he's going to try to rip the jacket off of you, Riley. Like he's gonna try to like pull the jacket like off one shoulder. Like it's not the easiest way to take a jacket off, but I think he's just gonna go into like defensive mode. Maybe assuming you didn't know that the jacket is sentient and talks, and so
How would you
he's going to
know
rip
that?
it off of you.
I think that's when as soon as he places hands on Og is just gonna shift into Og. So Riley's gonna Og out.
Okay.
And he's gonna lift
So-
Levi. Excuse me.
Okay, Riley. Man, damn it, Zippy. Okay, Levi is just gonna
He's
go.
been gone
stone-
5,000 years. He doesn't know what a feminist
Yeah,
is. He
no,
just
yeah, no, you're not wrong. This is all in character. I just didn't think. So Levi's just gonna go stone cold when Og is gonna get pelted in the chest with a rock. Like, I mean, a small rock. It's not gonna do any damage. It's like it's just noticeable. Like, and you can see Petra has started picking up like the large pieces of gravel outside of the bunker and just started like hurling it at Og.
Mom, don't. And I'm using power.
Okay. I'm just gonna let that one go. This is a NPC, not gonna roll. So she's gonna stop mid throw, and her hand's gonna just sit up here by her head, and she
Put him down.
all right.
I won't use power. I'm just put him down.
Og like lowers Levi to the ground. He was trying to remove me. I did not want to be touched.
Fine. All right, everybody. I think we need to talk. But everyone needs to...
Preferably with Oma food, whatever that is.
homo food.
But we all need to calm down first. Mom, you can... Just don't throw rocks, okay?
All the adults are just like stunned, silent. Levi is laying on the ground, just on his back, and as soon as Og kind of released him by the ankle foot, I kind of imagine Levi dangling half like upside down, like Og just grabbed him by the foot.
I would lower him down a little bit and then drop him.
Yeah.
So
So
it
he's going to
wouldn't be
drop
like
down
a-
on his back and just start like skittering away. Tries to get like 5 or 6 feet in between Og and him before he stands up.
It's okay. We're okay. But I think we have some things to talk about.
Okay. Gonna pause there. and go to our friends inside. Friends inside.
What do we hear?
Yeah. Og is what you would call a loud boy. I don't know if Og
That is
really
what
has
I-
the capability. Oh yeah. I don't know if Og really has a capability of like not speaking at like a volume 7 or 8. Like his normal is just kind of loud. And you're
Like,
gonna
when he's
hear
in jacket form, I feel like he talks like at a normal volume, but when he's out,
Right?
he's loud.
Yeah. It's loud.
Reverberates everywhere.
So you're gonna. I'll say that you don't hear. Where is everybody? What is everybody doing? Once they kind of close the door and go outside.
I was still by the door, and I'm
By
just
the door,
kind
are
of
you, like-
standing near. Yeah,
Are you like
Yeah,
cupping and
exactly
like
that.
eavesdropping?
just
Okay.
trying to make sure like nobody's coming in because very
Okay.
paranoid, don't want to be discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah, Theo's standing there just kind of fiddling with his necklace nervously. He's
Okay.
unsure as to what to do.
Okay.
Abby put her back against a wall as soon as the lights went out.
Okay.
So she's kind of just wherever, like hands against the wall, waiting for things to calm down or not calm down because she knows fucking Og and Riley.
Okay. So Adam, I'm gonna say that with you cupping your hand and ear up against the door, you're gonna be able to basically hear everything. So you're gonna be able, if you want to, react or just communicate to the rest of the group. Up to you.
I think I would probably, after hearing Og communicate the conflict, I would kind of walk away from the door and go to the rest of the people that are in the bunker and be like, we gotta hide. They screwed it all up. Their parents are coming in here for sure. Is there another? Is there some other way out? Probably not, right?
There's no back way out. There are just like 2 side rooms in addition to this main room that, but honestly, like most of this, like you kind of can maybe open up what you might consider like a closet in one of the sleeping rooms, and right now it's packed full of like winter clothes and dry freezed food and batteries and flashlights.
Weren't we cooking? I'm
Yeah.
gonna run over and turn the stove off.
There's no power.
Hey, we had
Yeah, there's-
finished
That's right.
cooking.
There's no power.
Yeah,
Yeah.
can't install gas.
There's like dishes everywhere and stuff because no one's cleaned up
Right.
yet.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So then I start like, you guys start grabbing this shit. We gotta hide. And start scooping
Yeah.
up dishes and trying to shove them in like dirty dishes going back in cupboards, and it's like just get it out of sight.
You guys, it's not like you guys got caught at a party when parents were out of town. But like,
No,
I can see Adam thinking like he's
the
seen
most
like
rational person.
right. I've seen like I could see Adam in his head. He's thinking back to like teen movies where the parents have shown up where they weren't supposed to be, and like the first thing you got to do is clean up.
Uh-huh.
Amazing.
I have no experience in this matter.
Adam, I think it's okay.
Are you sure? Like, 'cause I heard, like you didn't hear it. Like he went full Og, man. Like the parents are gonna know.
Wait,
Well, there's no screams of panic. Wait, were there?
Yeah, kinda. I think they were panicking. I'm pretty sure that somebody was throwing rocks, and it's madness.
So, either what has happened is that the situation is resolved, and now they know that there's people with powers,
Do you think Og ate them?
or they're all dead. And
Oh my
I don't
God.
think we have any reason to relax, or we have any reason to panic. So, you know,
That's
I
even
think.
worse.
Well, then what are we gonna do hiding down here?
I can't argue that last one. I don't.
Yeah, exactly. No,
So, what
it's-
do you think we should do?
It's just take a deep breath.
Abby, what do you think? You're
Gee,
better at
wait.
sorting this stuff out.
What? No, I'm not. He ate someone?
No.
It came with
No,
telephone.
Look, I don't think anyone's being, because otherwise Nat would come down here and say, "Hey, Og ate someone."
Okay.
Unless
And she's gonna pull out her phone and she's gonna open it up so that there's light because they're still in the dark. I don't want anyone to know I'm here. If they, I mean, my mom would kill me if she knew I was here.
What, in a bunker? Yeah,
We-
my dad would probably kill me too.
Yeah. Should we hide? I don't know. Are they coming down here?
I'm like 100% sure.
Then
Oh shit!
then go ahead and hide. If they come down here, I'll take care of it. I have a way for talking my way out of things.
Okay. She's just gonna go in a room and then she's gonna go in a closet and she's just gonna sit on the floor in the closet.
All right, the closet's pretty packed, but you can kind of move some like winter jackets and stuff around. And Abby's she's small. She can get in there if she wants to. Adam and Theo, there are two other students sitting in the bunker with you that have basically just remained quiet and haven't really moved because they don't really understand any of the context of what's going on right now. But you have Divya, who is a junior, and you guys found out just like maybe 15 minutes ago that it's possible she can talk to machines and computers. And then student Franklin, who is an athlete that was it Riley that threw a knife and he was able to dodge away? Yeah.
Who
so
else
Riley
would
threw
throw
a
a
knife.
knife? Come on.
I know. I don't know what I was thinking. Riley threw a knife, and it turns out he potentially has some kind of super speed. So they are going to kind of like, they've been sitting there just kind of quietly, awkwardly like looking at each other and being like, what's
right.
going on? Why are we hiding?
Not a lot of time to explain if people are coming down here. So either you'll need to hide or you'll just need to act completely natural. Have you ever been caught by your parents smoking pot before? You just need to act 100% natural like you did then.
I'm pretty sure that if we had pot and we actually set it out in the open, that would make more of a convincing reason why we're down here than anything else. We would much rather deal with those consequences than what's actually happening.
Franklin grabs his backpack and unzips it and pulls out a small bong.
I knew you had it in you, Franklin. I knew it all along.
He was like, I use it for the cataracts, obviously.
Yeah.
But
no, I understand.
I think you're
I'll
right,
get you.
Adam. I think we can probably play off the high schoolers with the day off wanted to go get high better than we're a bunch of super powered freaks, and I don't know
Say
how
no
that's
more,
something
fam.
that-
I'm gonna reach out and take it.
Okay.
My nerves are killing me right now.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy.
All right. So Adam lights and inhales. Theo, do you partake?
Oh yeah, he is
yeah.
very familiar.
Okay. Okay. Divya's gonna pass. She is I think what we called her Nat Light last week. Natty Light, maybe. And so she's gonna pass on the weed. I'm really happy that I broke Warbucks with the Natty Light pun. Okay, so Abby, you're in your closet quietly, and I think she's reading.
Of course she is. Of course she is. On brand. It's perfect.
Someone Someone in chat, please clip that so I can make that our GIF, one of our GIFs for this week's episode of LB just raising her phone and book. Okay, so bongs are being used in the living space. Nat and bongs are getting ripped. It's a little past 4:20, but
That's reaction.
so let's go back outside to Riley, Nat, and the Jansens, where I think you guys were going to try to talk it out. So the three adults are just staring, kind of slack-jawed. Levi, you don't spend a whole lot of time with either one of your parents, Nat. They're gone a bunch, really kind of raised by your grandmother, but you do see Levi's, like, his fists kind of clenching and then releasing, almost like he's stretching, like he is
I know him well
he's
enough
not
to know what
around
that
much.
means.
Yeah.
All right. Dad, calm down. Everything's fine. Everyone's okay. Just some things have happened.
Seems so. Yeah. Okay. Let's just jump straight to the talking leather jacket and the huge hulking shadow monster who just swallowed /ate. Do you have a preferred nomenclature?
I am Ogthalic, he who destroys.
He doesn't always destroy, though. Just saying.
A GM question for Riley, or for you, Zippy. When Thomas underwent his ritual, did he know specifically who and what he was asking for?
Yes. Well,
Cool.
he was asking for somebody from the other side.
Gotcha.
And he might have picked up the name in a book.
Okay.
And he
Cool.
wrote it on the ground.
Sweet. Yeah. Nat, we know you're last year of high school, we've anticipated boy troubles, but this escalates way past that.
Oh my god. Are you serious right now?
I don't know what else other than what the fuck is going
That's
on.
kind of where we're at, yeah.
What are boy troubles?
You.
Okay.
I
Okay.
I see where, but I'm not a boy.
Understood. Outsider. Alien. Being of dark powers.
Ouch.
Is it any way that we could speak to Riley? I have a few questions for him.
Well, I guess you can. Let me ask him. He just shifts back.
This happens. Just 1 second.
Okay. All right, Riley. We've been neighbors for a while. Knew your dad. We had drinks a few times. Weird dude. Not gonna lie to you, Riley. Feel like I can be pretty upfront about that.
Yeah, he's also a murderer, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, I believe Mom told me about that. I'm just gonna step out on a limb here. that murder have anything to do with your new jacket?
From what he tells me.
He meaning the jacket?
Yes.
Okay.
Teeth begin to rise out of the zipper part of the jacket.
All right. Okay. And Nat, why are you here? Why are you here with him? Why is he not, I don't know, under arrest? Why are you guys in Thomas's apocalyptic
Riley didn't
bunker?
do anything.
Yet. Most likely.
Whoa, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
It was Mr. Rourke. Look, we just needed to. She's gonna lie really terribly. We just needed to, lay low for a while. Didn't know when Mr. Rourke was coming back.
So you guys were hiding from Riley's dad here in his own bunker?
Yeah. I already dealt with my dad. I don't think he's coming back anytime soon without any kind of backup.
Riley, did you kill your dad already?
I tried. But the small little girl, the gale of bees, she denied me another snack. Riley smacks the jacket. All right. I should be seen, but not heard.
Yeah. The indignance when I said not yet, but then 10 seconds later saying that you attempted to murder your own father. I don't know if you have a full grasp on the situation right now, Riley.
Mr.
no, I
Rourke
do.
killed Mrs. Rourke. He killed her.
Ripped her heart
And-
out. Put it on a
and the-
dais.
And 911 was called, and the police are looking for him. His name is up on the TV on the story right before my own daughter and one of her students, or one of her student friends. So, yeah, this is a lot. There's a lot going on in this street, apparently, that we didn't know about. Maybe we.
Yeah. Look, whatever happened with the bus was not my fault. If anything, I helped to fucking get the kids out. It was already overturned by the time I arrived.
Riley didn't do anything.
Do you know this
Look.
Costa kid?
Yeah, I know this Costa
Not
kid.
very well.
Why is his name and picture up at the same time that yours is, Nat?
Because
Your
he
mother-
was on the bus. He was
Your
one of the
mother
kids
is
on the
gonna
bus.
come up behind you, Nat, and just like smack you on the shoulder. Just kind of like, what do you think you're doing, young lady? This is not the time for keeping secrets from us. You are in real trouble. Tell us why we shouldn't take you down to the police station right now and just go ahead and let you talk to the cops.
Fine. If that's what you're gonna do, fine. But Riley didn't do anything. And he's not safe right now. With Mr. Rourke all over the place. So
Seems
fine.
like-
If you're gonna take me, fine. But leave Riley out of it.
I have a feeling that the police station's probably going to be one of the safest places for Riley, though I don't think they would take too kindly to his jacket friend. Not really sure what to do with you.
You know, you could just go back to wherever you decided to come from. We have everything handled here.
That terrifies me.
Yeah, you've spent enough time away from her already. I mean, what's another couple, months or years?
He's gonna
All of a
bum
sudden
rush
you're-
you and try to like put his hand on your throat. So
Damn,
you went
stop!
after his like parenting skills. He's just gonna like. He's livid. What is Riley/Og's reaction?
Riley lets this happen, and as
Okay.
he's brought to the ground, he's like, "My dad was a murderer, but at least he was there."
Dad,
All right.
Papa, stop it!
Levi's gonna take a swing at you and just try to
Oh
like
my
straight at the face. Like he's just gonna
I'm gonna take
let
it.
one out. Okay.
Riley's just gonna take it.
Okay.
Okay, I
I'm
will
gonna
use
roll-
power now. Dad, stop.
Okay. I'm gonna need you to roll will attack.
Rapport. He has to.
Or rapport,
He
yeah,
opposes
I
with
did.
will.
Okay.
Okay. So plus 6, so that's
Yeah.
a 7.
Yeah. Or that's a 5 because you rolled a negative.
Well,
one,
I have
right?
plus. I have a +4 and with rapport, and then +2 because I'm extra special. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you still succeeded with success. So he's gonna stop and I'm gonna make like your boost unless you want to use like do you have a collateral damage?
No, not the collateral damage, dear God, no. I'm not that mad, jeez.
All right. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, he's just gonna stop and stand up, and he's gonna stare back at you, Nat, and go, "Why do you want me to stop?"
Don't hit him.
This kid's put you in physical, real danger. And if he hasn't, he's going to.
I would never put Nat in danger. If anything, I've been trying to keep her out of danger. And not just now. Ever since high school started.
What?
She'd hear all the shit that people say about her. People lurking behind hallways and shit. Talking shit.
Riley, you've talked more shit about me since middle school than anyone I know.
Yeah, I get to talk shit about you. Not anyone else. And when they wanted to prank you with the paint and the bucket on your way to class, you'd open up the door and the paint bucket fell right on you. It's going to ruin that nice little sweater get up you had going on. I nipped that shit in the bud. So, no, I don't want to put your daughter in danger. I also don't want to give her to the police. But if you want to take somebody, you can take me.
No. Look, nobody is going to the police, okay?
Luckily, both of you are 17, and I'm an adult, and Nat, I'm your father, and I'm telling both of you that I'm taking you to the cops.
Better check your facts, Mr. Jansen. My mom's dead and my dad's a fugitive. And I can make my own decisions.
Nat is going to turn from her dad to her Oma
Uh-huh.
and check in with her.
Uh-huh.
Oma,
Nat, I think you need to listen to your father. And Nat, I'd like to point out that you have a trouble that says can't say no. So I'd like to offer you a fate point from the GM pool for you to agree to go to the police station with your fam.
I'll take it. I wasn't going to take it from Dad, but if Oma said it, then yeah. Part of it.
Cool.
Classic.
So yeah, your Oma looks at you and says, I think we should listen to Levi right now, Nat.
Okay. But leave Riley out of it. I don't want him getting mixed up with his dad and everything else. I think he just needs to lay low for a while. Please?
Levi's going to stay quiet, but Petra will turn to you, Riley, and say, Riley, do you have someplace to go that isn't your dad's own safe house?
Why, you
I
gonna
think
give
he
me a
can
room?
lay low for a while.
I can lay low for a while.
Okay.
I would like to use a fate point if that's okay.
Do it.
Oh no.
I would like,
Yes, please.
since people are partaking downstairs and sense tend to permeate,
Yes.
I would like Nat's Oma to catch a whiff of what's going on downstairs.
Beautiful. Love it. Go ahead and mark yourself off one of your 3 fate points with today's session.
Oh, and Oma would know. Oh,
yeah.
Oma would know.
So here's the situation. Theo, Adam, and Franklin all have the scene aspect of high on marijuana.
High on that dank kush.
Yeah, you guys are
Can I
stoned. Adam?
I would like to say that my healing factor, it would repair my body just as quick as the substance is introduced, and I can no longer benefit from the effects of alcohol or
Oh no!
Adam is immune to
Damn metabolism, though, man.
Yeah. So in that case, just Theo and Franklin are stoned, or at least like on the entry ramp to hide them. Yeah.
They
I'm not
got
high.
the feeling.
What are you talking about?
So
did you read chat? I can absorb the ganja and then redirect it. Open that door. Oh my bam!
He's our
Weed
own
blast.
little vaporizer.
I wonder, like, with his like energy absorption, if he could like light stuff himself. Like,
His weed nickname is Hotbox. That's his weed superpower name.
yeah.
I mean, we're smoking in a bunker. This is the ultimate hotbox.
It is the
Yeah,
ultimate hotbox,
this is
yeah.
real hotboxing. Adam, it's a good thing you mentioned that it's your healing factor and not your like absorption
Oh god.
stuff, because it'd be hilarious if you like exploded in a cloud of weed smoke after like topping off too heavy. Anyway, sorry. Now my brain's just spinning. So, so the your Oma Nat, she's gonna all of a sudden she's cool though, isn't she? Like she's cool.
super
She's hip.
She's super cool. Like she would probably give me the eye and talk to me about it later, but she's not gonna say shit.
Okay, she's gonna no, I don't I think. Yeah,
Riley's
I think,
your dealer.
Oh, absolutely.
Here you
yeah,
go, Alma
sure.
Jensen, for your glaucoma.
I believe that. I believe that wholeheartedly.
Damn. Okay, so I think.
Sorry, we've derailed.
Nope, not derailed at all. I think what's going to happen, because a player used a fate point for this situation, I'm going to have Oma pull Petra aside for a quick second to where Nat and Riley and Levi are all just kind of standing there. And Petra's gonna come back, and she's gonna like grab your hair, Nat, and like
What are you
try to like.
doing?
Did you and Riley get high in Thomas's bunker?
What? Mom, no!
Riley's like, allegedly, and then a dube falls out of his pocket.
From his sleeve, just boop.
Mom, I do not smoke. You sniff
Well,
me all
then-
you want.
So then
Can Nat and Riley smell the bunker smell too now?
I'm gonna probably, but at the same time that Petra's basically going to like point in Nat's face and go, then who is smoking in the bunker?
You know what?
Levi's gonna walk up and start heading towards the door to the
whoa,
bunker.
whoa, Levi, you are not invited. You are not invited. This is my inheritance.
He stops.
Man, you need to chill. If you want to enter the vibe cave, right? Your vibes are all out of fucking whack. You know what? Why don't you walk back, take a breath, and you know what? Maybe we'll invite you down for a good time once in a while. But you know, right now you're just you're all over the place. So you just need to.
No wonder you two aren't thinking clearly. This is.
Can we just go? Let's just go.
Riley has told him that he can't go inside, but he's gonna knock on the door, and he's gonna do
Oh no, they're all.
he's gonna knock.
The cop knock?
He's gonna knock.
Did you do the cop
He's gonna
knock?
knock on the door, and he's gonna do like shave and a haircut.
Theo is nope. Theo's taking the bait.
Okay.
And it's like depressurizing a hatch, just like
Like all those-
No, Theo!
Oh, shit.
Levi's going
Hey.
to turn. He's not even going to address Theo, but he's going to turn to Nat and go, "Didn't know him that well, huh?"
Did I stumble into something?
Theo, have you ever seen this woman before in your entire life? And he points to Nat.
Nah, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
Yo, dog, do you got any water?
There should be one in the still.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. So, that's the vibe cave. I'm glad you came around. He places a hand on Levi. You know what? You should definitely get over to the PD and Nat, don't worry. I'll come by and pick you up soon.
Levi's going to like brush your hand off. If you come anywhere near my daughter.
You'll what? Get on your plane and go back to Nottingham,
Riley,
wherever
leave
you're
it.
from?
Papa, let's go. Let's go.
Death stare, and then which Riley's been immune to since he was like 11.
He just
And then-
gives him the love you bye sign.
Okay. So the four Jansens start walking away from the bunker. And I
She's gonna just turn back to Riley and just like mouth, lay low.
I think she said she wants you to play a bow. No, she said lay low. Well, I can't tell.
Adam, you just watched Theo walk up the hatch, open up, seemed to have a conversation, and then he literally he came back down the ladder and walked into the kitchen and went to the spot that
got
Riley
some water?
pointed out and grabbed a bottle of water.
There's a
I would
it's like a I guess
like to
it's like a hot
imagine I'm
water
watching
tank, but it's
all
like a
this unfold, like-
distillery.
Yeah,
I think I took care of
Adam-
it, guys.
Adam, I
think
know
we're
that
pretty
you're
good.
well, yeah, you're not even high, so you're just paranoid because you're Adam.
He's just so he watches like he waits a full minute after he walks all over super casual, grabs his water. So what happened?
Riley comes like swinging down. He doesn't even use the ladders. He just kind of like jumps down onto the ledge of the thing and just kind of swings his way into the bunker. Now it's going to the cops, guys.
She's going to the cops.
Yeah.
That's less.
Well, she's not going. I mean, it was strongly suggested that she went.
Well,
I'm
we all know
thinking-
Nat, so she's going to the cops.
We definitely need to get her out.
Yeah.
And he goes over to Franklin's bong. You brought your own? And he goes over to one of the cabinets and he opens it up and there's like these multi-knockled ones. We got the bongerator right here, dude.
The
whatever.
bongerator?
Frank,
It's canon.
Frank's gonna wait. Did you just say we're gonna attempt to break Nat out of the police station?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
But then what are you? We need to go now. Maybe we can get her before she gets there.
Yeah,
Put that away.
That's a good plan.
Hold on, man. You guys started a party without me. I gotta catch up. Wait.
Look.
Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's Abby?
We told Abby to go hide in the closet. Well, I think she kind of elected to do that of her own volition. Here,
You're gonna walk
I'll,
over
I'll,
and just
I'll get her.
gently knock. Abby, it's okay to come out.
Abby will like slowly open. You hear a book close, and then the door slowly opens. And are you guys smoking weed out here?
Are you gonna narc on us if we say yes?
I feel like this isn't the time.
No, but I just almost got into a fight with Mr. Jansen.
Okay. Are they gone?
They are. They're gonna take Nat to the popo.
Why?
And she's a terrible liar. She's gonna tell everybody about us.
Popo, who says that, Riley?
It doesn't matter. Do we have any way to get her out of the car, or are we going to assault the police station? Like, what are we suggesting here?
I was thinking that, we could we could bring Theo and say that, we saw him on the thing, and then when Theo gets thrown in the same holding cell area as Nat, it could be like mission. He got that magic sword. It probably could cut through bars.
Guys, wait.
Dude, I could probably
What?
bend the bars.
Dude, you probably so could.
This is a terrible idea.
Why do they want Nat and Theo? Did they say that they wanted to arrest them for something?
They want to be brought in for questioning. It said on the boob tube.
And what did they do that would warrant them arrest?
I assume it has something to do with the bus crash.
Which no one would know that they caused. If they did you cause the crash? And she turns to Theo.
No,
It
no,
doesn't
no.
matter what they want to ask you. Nat's gonna tell them everything. Literally everything. I mean, about you and those things, and he kind of points to the back. About this, and he kind of gestures. We have to stop her.
Wait. Her powers are her voice, right? She tells you to do something, and you do it, right? Can't she just, Jedi mind trick them into thinking that she didn't do anything? Isn't this good that she's going there?
If she thinks to do it.
Oh, but what if she says the wrong thing and it's some kind of sleeper command, man, and all of a sudden they start killing each other?
And she's gonna turn.
Either way,
What?
if we're not going after Nat, then we need to get out of here. Because her parents know that we're here.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah,
So-
no, that's fair.
Why
I'm
don't-
going to butt in, and I'm going to get my free invoke on Riley, Theo, and Franklin, all being high, and none of the three of them really feel like moving. They don't really feel like going through the effort of trying to find me right now.
Oh man! Whoa! Wait,
She's so
Franklin.
far away by now.
Franklin,
Yeah, they have a
is
car.
is this some of your strand that you were telling me about the other day?
My car's dead, guys.
It's I didn't grow it. I got it from my older sister who goes to college.
Oh shit! You got
yeah,
it
she
from
goes-
Tatiana?
She got it. She goes to App State up in the mountains, and they grow some.
Abby, what are we gonna do?
Oh,
Guys,
He just kind of fades off. He forgets what his sentence is about.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean over to Adam. Are you high?
No, I feel fine.
Actually feel fine, or are you actually kind of high
No,
and you're telling me you feel
I'm-
fine?
I've never been more sober in my life.
Okay.
Wait, guys! I have an idea. Adam, you absorb energy.
Yeah.
Absorb our energy.
I don't think that
That's not how it
marijuana
works.
is an energy.
Adam, I grab Adam's hand and just put it on my face.
Stop! Let go, weirdo.
I have no idea what
It doesn't work. I want to point out that it didn't work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Octalic speaks up. I have no idea what's going on. What is this? Is this poison?
No, it's a drug that affects brain chemistry that makes people feel euphoria.
No wonder he's so happy.
She kind of looks over at disappointed.
All right. So, are we going to save Nat, the bossy one?
I feel like you should not do anything. Maybe you, Og, should be in charge of the people here And then Adam and I, since
Whoa!
we are
that sounds like a
unknown,
terrible idea.
she's gonna nudge Adam.
Og brings out a hand and salutes. General Ogthalic, reporting for duty. I will keep these soldiers in line.
Okay.
I have a
Just
question.
make sure.
Is Ogthalic also high right now?
No,
Like, is he?
not unless he shifts.
I don't think he has the biology
Yeah,
required.
what if we feed him some marijuana? Or
Augie's hungry. Feed him some pop brownies, man.
yeah, do you want to?
He's been hungry.
Depending on,
I-
does he have like a circulatory system? A brain
We can probably
system?
I would probably hand wave it and say that Og would probably eat it and would find it probably as repulsive as I find like okra or cooked cabbage. It is a very pungent
Yeah.
vegetable
Mhm.
/ herb.
But we did
But
have
just
something like
if
this.
in case we go into that way, but Abby starts kind of like talking like a plan. Adam starts freaking out because he didn't volunteer for the plan, and it seems like he's been volunteered for the plan. But Divya is gonna stand up and say, "If Nat's going to the cops and we're getting her out, I'm coming."
Okay. Okay. And then she kind of looks around and realizes everyone is looking at her, and she just, and then turns around and walks to the door and starts going
No,
off.
come back! Come back! You were saying something.
she said what
We
she's
need-
gonna say, and she's just doing it now.
All right, Commander. All right. All you sickly, stinking swine mud pigs, get ready for a jailbreak.
Ooh, that is not what I meant. I meant you watch them here.
Theo, thinking it's a great idea, grabs his necklace, whispers the word, and is struck by lightning into the bunker.
Yeah,
It
the
just
power's
like kind
gonna
of
come
goes
back
down
on.
like just goes through the wires and like leaps onto you. That's funny.
Yeah, the power's
Okay.
back on.
Question, because you are in X-Men, you are in a metal conductor in the ground. Does anyone else get shocked by this? I'm climbing a metal ladder at the moment.
I would assume
I mean-
that there's like rugs there or carpeting that might have rubber backing so it doesn't slide.
I'll here.
No
I
one
normally-
gets shocked by it.
Yeah, I have
What
it
I'm
in
gonna
my
get-
head envisioned there being like any kind of like collateral damage from Theo's super form, because it's just been kind of flavored that a bolt of lightning strikes him. But I will say that if any player at any time wants to cause there to be some kind of collateral damage, we can talk about it and spend a fate point if we want that to happen. If we don't want to do that here, it's kind of like a picture more like the Bifrost opening in like the Thor movies, and now I'm trying to remember if the Bifrost like tears through buildings or not. I don't think it does. Yeah, I think he's good, so I think he's fine.
It's mostly just loud as hell because we're inside
Yeah.
of a bunker.
Yeah, you might have some ringing ears for a minute or two, in addition to
Well,
Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, no, let's go break Nat out of prison. I'm ready.
Hold on. Wait. We have to wait. We have to wait.
yeah.
Gotta let
As
the forward party go first.
Right, I'm the shock troops. Yeah,
Right.
I'm banging
Also,
myself
as a-
on my shield.
Yeah, also as a reminder, neither Riley, Theo, or Franklin really feel like doing much of anything right now other than maybe like diving through the cabinets and finding some, like prepper chips or whatever a prepper's version of junk food is.
Twinkies are.
But yeah, you guys are not. You guys possibly know that it's important, but don't feel like it's something you have to do right away.
We'll give it a moment.
Yeah. Sit down, clank.
Hey man, I heard the police station has
let's just
excellent
go, Abby.
donuts.
Let's go.
All right, Adam, are you? Divya was following Abby out. Adam, are you tagging along?
Yeah, I'm going with Abby and Divya.
Okay. Abby, you now have you are now leading a party of 3. So start brainstorming ways you would like to get to the police station from where you guys are at right now. Because right now, let's go back to Nat, where Nat, you've walked up out of the woods with your family, and you're I'll say Levi he goes straight to the car. And it's like it's a gray 4-door sedan. It's got a white it's a company car, apparently, like that, that they're barely here enough to like own a car, and so they can borrow one from their employer, which I forget the name of, but you've told me. Triplane. So it's got the Triplane logo on the 2 front doors, and your dad's just going to like hold the back door open behind the driver's side and just like stare pointedly at you.
Get in the car.
Yep. So you guys, the whole family, all 4, kind of pile in with Levi and Petra up front and Oma in the back seat. And your dad's
Oma go in the back seat? The fuck? Sorry, no, it's fine.
Well, you tell me your family dynamics. Would your mom let like
Mom
the mother-in-law sit up front?
Mom would probably offer it, but Oma wants to sit in the back, so it's fine.
Okay. So you guys start heading towards downtown Crown City. It's probably going to stay quiet, so up to Nat if she wants to initiate any conversations.
Oma. I'm sorry.
If you're going to apologize for something, you're going to have to be specific.
I'm sorry if I worried you.
Well, you did. And I appreciate the apology. It's forgiven.
Did you call them?
I didn't need to, but I probably should have.
I'm shocked. They actually showed up. She'll just stare out the window petulantly.
Okay. You guys drive for about 10-15 minutes into the city. I mean, you've never been to the police station before, though you have a general idea of where like the main station is just from kind of being around and hanging out
We're not going to the police station,
in
are
the
we?
city. Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Or was that okay? The car is quiet for a second before Levi says, "No, Natalie. No, we are not going to the police."
Tell me where we're going. Power.
Roll. I don't feel like it's gonna mean anything because you rolled stupid high, but ooh, but I rolled really
That's
well.
an 8.
JK. So
That is,
Levi.
I think, the highest, one of the highest I can roll. No, I can roll it. I guess I can
Yeah, you can
technically
get
roll
up into,
12,
like-
but
yeah. Levi, like, he starts to kind of like stutter through an answer before we're taking you to the labs at Main Industries.
pull over.
He slows the car down and then pulls off to the side.
Oh, I'm sorry. And I'm getting out of the car. I'm running for it.
Okay. Your dad's gonna kind of sit stunned from your use of power. He's just gonna kind of be not into much for a moment, but your mom and your grandmother are gonna both kind of like start to get out of their seats in the car, like on the opposite side, and like they're yelling at you as you kind of run.
Booking it.
Okay.
And she can run for a long time.
Yeah. Let's run a roll, just a athletics, or just roll athletics to let me know. There's not really a difficulty, but I just kind of want to know how well.
Oh, okay. Athletics is not great, but I've got something in it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So that's 2.
Okay. Cool. So you start booking it. Any particular direction? Like, is there somewhere in your head in downtown, like, I mean, could be like favorite coffee shop, could be back to the school, could be police station, back home.
Away from the car, and then probably into as big of a crowd of people as she can to kind of blend in. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll burn a fate point for it. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna say that the leather jacket is like one of those that's also like half a sweatshirt, so it has a hood. And she's
no,
throwing
you
the
don't
hood
need
out.
a burn a fate point for that. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, you throw your hood
It
up.
has a hood.
Yeah, Mike.
I was going to say, can I spend a fate point to say that the first place Nat thinks to go is where Theo lives? Like,
Okay.
because it's
Back to his apartment.
close- yeah, it's one of the like sort of like industrial parts of town where he lives. It'd be close-ish to downtown.
Sure. It was
That
like she was there yesterday. So okay, she's
Mhm.
like, yeah, I'll go there. I know where that is.
Okay, cool. Works for me. Abby, you guys are kind of starting to kind of walk out of the woods when you start to think, shit, how are we gonna get there? There is public transportation in Crown City, but you don't know. You don't have like, or you don't have like routes memorized or when a bus would be coming by and that kind of stuff.
I mean, there's the Argos sitting abandoned and broken down.
And broken.
Yeah,
Reminder that
it's
Davey
really
basically.
dead though, right?
Yeah, reminder that for if you missed last session, Riley basically assumed his shadow demon form of Ogthalic and basically dragged it like an iron chariot behind him to get to the house.
Abby's gonna look at the car and then look it down the street.
Divya's gonna say, "Are you looking for a car to use?"
Well, I don't. How are we gonna get downtown? I guess.
How bad do we need to get a car?
Oh, can you talk to cars? What level of electronic can you speak to?
I haven't heard much from cars. It's usually like computers, cell phones. Some of my robots back home, but they have like chips, like, you know, things with chip hardware that's a little more electrical versus mechanical. But I'm essentially, you know, mechanic, learned from my dad. So like, if we need a car, like, isn't that Nat's house? Can't I just let's just take her grandmother's car? It seems it's left in the driveway.
She looks at Adam.
Yes.
You muted, bitch.
Cat. Does Adam have any problems with what's going on right now?
No problems.
Yeah. I'm gonna. If you think that's okay, she's super maybe not okay with, but wants to do something.
Divya's like,
Can I declare what this car is, please?
oh yeah. Don't even need a fate point. You just tell me
Okay.
what kind of jar Oma drives.
Oma drives this is a, what do you call it? It's a 1958 Chrysler Windsor with a soft top. It is.
Oh, geez.
I don't know what that is.
Oma is.
It is an antique car.
Oma.
It's an antique car.
Okay.
It is gorgeous. It is her baby.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, we're breaking the
Looking-
law. We're breaking the law. Let's do it.
Wait, what kind of car did you say this is?
A 1958 Chrysler Windsor
Okay.
with a soft top.
I want to get a mental picture. Oh
Oh,
shit. Okay. Damn.
Yes. Oma
rolling in
styling.
Okay. So no electronics for Divya to necessarily be able to take advantage of, but she grabs she wears like a messenger bag style, like sling, kind of like Pokemon bag style, and she kind of pulls her bag around, opens up one of the zippers, and out comes a small leather case. And Abby, when she unzips it and opens it up, you basically see like a small the kind of mini screwdriver set that you use to work on electronics, and a couple of long metallic thin metallic pieces that she grabs two of and kneels down and starts basically lock picking the door on the Windsor to try to get in.
Would Oma lock the doors?
She's been a neighbor of Riley's for
Oh,
like
fair
a
enough.
decade.
Yeah, that's very true. So most certainly, yes.
I'm gonna say
No,
yeah,
you would
she,
you would notice that there are scratch marks around the lock.
Nice. Okay, nice. Yeah. Let's see. Divya is pretty good at burglary and rolled a 2. So she's gonna sit there for about 15-20 seconds before the and she spins the tumblers around, and you can see the long lock mechanism on the door go from down to it pops up about 3 inches, and she pulls open the door and goes, even old enough to not have an alarm system. It's perfect.
Does anyone know how to drive?
Yeah, I drive, and luckily Dad taught me how to drive a stick. So 2 of you guys better hop in.
She looks at Adam. Okay.
See, Nat does have cool friends. Just saying.
It's true. After Abby gets in the car, she's gonna.
Hello?
So you can speak to phone. Yeah, we can hear you.
We got you now.
Finally.
After she gets in the car, she's gonna
How's
ask.
Adam thinking about potentially breaking into and then hot wiring a vintage car?
The pressing matter is much more important. The end justifies the means.
Nice, cool.
So
Sorry, Abby.
it's perfectly okay.
I was just gonna say she's gonna ask Divya. So you can speak to cell phones, right?
Yep. So far, that's what I'm gathering.
Can you see if you can find, like, can we track Nat's cell phone? In case they didn't, I mean, there's multiple police stations, right?
Yeah. Let's, I know of 2. My dad owns a big tow and mechanic shop, and we're the main towers for the police impound lot. So I know of a few. There's one on the way, but then the main one is downtown. No idea where they would go. I might be able to do it from a phone. I probably would have better luck from a computer, but I can't do both that and drive, probably. Need both hands to drive the stick.
Adam, can you
Where
drive
can
a
we
stick?
go? I don't know how to drive at all.
Oh.
Yeah, my mom never taught me. Where, maybe we can get her to a computer first? Is there anywhere near here?
Are there internet cafes? Is that a thing?
Or the public library. Yeah.
You're outside now.
Knowing that it is probably like a couple blocks away, and she has very strong potential. She's like worn a walking trail, like cutting from her house to the library with her frequent visits.
Does Nat have a computer?
Nat probably does. It's probably
I was asking Divya.
2008.
She would have one of
Nat has
those
one.
orange, the bright orange like MacBooks. You know those. Yeah.
Yeah. Or it's probably one of the like white like one of the last like plastic models that they made, and has like a orange case on it just to be like. Or she's got like stickers all over it. It's like got like a public radio nerd sticker on it. It's got Elizabeth Academy stickers on it.
Covering it.
Yeah. Divya would know about the laptop. Decent chance. She'll say that there's a decent chance it's in her bedroom. Picked the car. Could probably get inside the house if they even thought to lock it.
Do that.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
This is a lot.
We're
Divvy's been to her house, so Divvy
Divvy
knows where to look too.
Yeah, like she had opened the door, and you guys had this conversation basically around the Windsor. So she'll walk up to the front door, open up the plastic clear storm door, and start going to work on the deadbolt on the front door. So she's gonna roll a. It's gonna be a 3, which it'll take her a minute. Yeah. So what are anybody?
Is there a
doing
window
anything?
near the door?
Can I spend a fate point to declare?
You sure can.
After all of this time, Theo, Riley, and Franklin have gotten the major munchies,
Yeah.
and we've
Are
already
you guys?
we've already broken into the Jansen's house by going into the sliding glass door. we hopped over the
Riley
fence.
knows where the key is. The spare key
Yeah.
is hidden.
So we just opened up the sliding glass door, and then we're just scrounging through the kitchen.
Beautiful. I'm not even going to make you spend a fate point for that because I was going to circle back to you guys anyway, and all that makes total sense. So Divya is probably, she turns the tumblers on the deadbolt when you guys start to hear giggling and a small, like, kind of, not like a crash, but there's like noises of like shuffling around inside.
Does Nat have any siblings?
I don't think she does.
Christina does not have any siblings. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Matt is an only
No.
child.
That's an only child. And as far as you guys know, every single family member that she's like even semi close to took her to the police department.
We're gonna do the Scooby-Doo thing where we all stick our heads in the doorway
Yeah.
to look inside. What do we see?
Yeah. You guys.
You see Theo in his armor, but with his helmet off and turned upside down and full of chips. Like,
Riley has 2 cans of Cheese Whiz, one going into his mouth and one going into the jacket, and the jacket is just kind of like wiggling and like ingesting this cheese. I don't know what this cheese wizard is, but he is an amazing person.
The only light inside is the open refrigerator, just kind of spilling its white yellow light into the kitchen, and you see Theo's munching on some chips. Riley's got Cheese Whiz double fisted. Franklin is currently like, you can just see him kind of like bent over, like head full in the refrigerator, kind of like snooping around, moving stuff, and he's kind of currently cursing the Jansen's lack of soda because they all drink water or like
And coffee.
tea.
What the hell is going on
And
in
lots
here?
of coffee.
oh, hey guys,
Shit.
what? Adam.
I'm sorry, Commander. They were hungry, and being a good general, I asked Riley where they could procure food and fuel.
An armor marches on its
Break it.
stomach.
Exactly. So like, we were just getting the munchies, man.
Divya, where's Nat's room, please?
Oh, Nat's room is like right up there. I'll be careful with the window. It kind of sticks me. It's right
Why do you
across
know that?
because it's right across from my window.
Divya is
Riley
just going to
has
start
blackout
walking
curtains.
up the stairs.
I see her face. I see the face that she's making. No. Riley has blackout curtains. He don't do that shit.
She's gonna.
You guys head
Abby's gonna make
upstairs.
eye contact with Theo and just like shake her head and walk upstairs.
What?
Yeah, Abby and
You want some?
Abby and Divya are headed upstairs, and you guys can see. Okay, Christina, this is important. How is Nat's bedroom door decorated?
She probably has a big collage of posters from like Odyssey of the Mind. Just like a bunch of competitions and stuff. That seems like the most vibrant thing to go on the front of the door.
Okay. Maybe like a whiteboard with like a marker that kind of sticks to it where like notes can be left between like her and her Oma if like scheduled like ships passing in the night or like
Sure.
I have this today, so I'm gonna be home at this time.
Oh yeah, sure,
that kind
yeah.
of thing.
So yeah, that'll like schedule on the door, and then just like covered in competition posters.
Yeah. So and there's a strict no locking of doors in the Jansen's house, and so her door is available, closed but not locked. So Divya Divya's been here before for like study and parties is a strong term, but we'll say things like movies and like maybe a couple sleepovers for like never guys at the same time as the girls, just
No,
girls.
Never. No.
Oma would probably let her, but I feel
She's
like
not
Nat
cool
would-
enough to ask. No,
Yeah.
no, not at all.
So the two, Adam, did you stay downstairs with the guys and snacks, or did you go upstairs?
I did not. I went upstairs.
Okay. So three of you guys see Nat's bedroom. And you guys can spend like a minute or so kind of poking around, and Divya points out her school bag, like her book bag that has some stuff that Nat knew she didn't need for field day, but it was already packed for the next actual school day. So like her, 1-inch 3-ring binders, color coordinated with every class that she's taking, and her laptop, and she's probably got a couple of moleskins just kind of like popped
Poor moles.
in various pockets.
Criminals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you can grab the whole bag, or you can just take the laptop, kind of up to you.
Well, it has to be. Well, yeah, there's Wi-Fi now, so we would
Yes.
need Wi-Fi too. So we'd have to
Yeah.
use it in the house to use the internet, right?
You do it here, you could potentially take it to the library or like Starbucks, Panera, if it had power.
No reason
We're
to
already
waste
here.
time with unless we're already here.
All right. So pops up, and you see the password screen. I'm assuming it's a MacBook, so it's like you can see a picture of like a pretty mountain, and then username is like nat.jansen, and then the password blink blink blink.
Riley comes around the corner. What are you guys? Are you trying to hack onto her
Abby
computer?
slowly closes the door.
Wait. Riley puts a hand on the door. Wait. Do you guys need the password? I think I could figure it out.
No, I'm pretty sure I can do this faster. And she just kind of hunches over.
He just stands there and he just stares, just like, really?
She kind of stands over the laptop and kind of puts her hands on either side of the trackpad, and you can see the keyboard has a backlight, and the keys aren't actually moving, but you can see the backlight of the keyboard kind of blinking out in like almost as if things were being typed. And Divya kind of like, she says out loud and kind of like a semi-loud whisper goes, "Can you let me in?" Okay. But what if I'm one of her really close friends and she's in trouble and I need to get on so that I can help her out?
My laptop's so loyal. It's great.
Right?
Is she talking to the machine? Yeah, no. Oh my god.
I just need to use Safari to look up something. I don't... Oh. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Just go ahead and do that. So up on the screen, basically the computer creates a guest account for Divya and logs her in. Apparently not wanting to divulge the password to Nat's actual account, but able to help out however the laptop wants to. And so Divya starts, she opens up Safari, makes sure that there's an internet connection, and says, I haven't actually tried talking to the internet. It's really, really, really loud. I might, but if we're gonna try to track her number, I think I'm just gonna have to like dive in and do it. I don't know of a way of just doing this in the web browser.
Okay, I really want to talk to you about how you actually talk to machines and not just like access their programming. But why don't we try calling her first? Just
Yeah.
if that's
that
such
works.
a problem. I mean,
No,
right? Like,
yeah, that works.
Do you have a phone?
Hey
I
guys,
have a phone. Oh God.
what's going on up here? I brought chips.
And Abby's
Hold
claw
up my
is going
helmet.
to emerge, and it's going to close the door.
One of the claws.
Oh, wait, chips.
Yeah.
Okay. Riley and
Oh,
Theo are on the other side of the door. Abby, you're you can blame chat for wild magic surge.
Oh jeez.
Your all of a sudden your arms, since it's not currently covered in metal right now, it's like your like
My normal arm. Yeah.
yeah. Is it can you describe like is it like does it have like an exoskeleton? Is it like your own flesh and like and
The claws?
normal bone structure? Yeah, the actual claws.
No, they are metal. They're always metal.
They're always metal. Okay.
Yes.
So that makes sense. So the
Yeah.
arms kind of come out and push, and as the arms kind of push the door closed, you can just kind of like smell something funky. Just like it just smells like you probably know it smells like almost like decaying stuff. It's gross. It smells really, really bad.
Oh. Is it coming from anywhere specifically, or?
Do you do like a self spot check?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess
Like-
I don't know if I would smell like decaying. Maybe. Well, she'd probably check her hands and make sure that she didn't like bring something back from the lab or something.
Yeah, hands are clean. You can do like, but you can kind of like spin around and you can see like through your shirt where your arms kind of coming out of your shoulder blade. You can just see kind of like some dark spots kind of around the spot where your arm's coming out.
That's not.
Abby?
It doesn't look like
Are you
your
okay?
like normal skin.
Maybe not. Is it like it looks like decaying skin?
Yeah, it looks like scar tissue. Like, so
Okay.
it's maybe not decaying now, but like it looks like it's getting healed over.
Oh.
It just kind of has a stench to it.
Yeah. It's my skin is
I don't-
healing. I think maybe from the event.
I don't remember seeing that when you had me look before.
Well, there's nothing we can really do about it right now. Unless we go back to the school.
No, we can't now. But maybe you should take it easy. Try not to use your things.
She's gonna wrap it back around herself.
I would say that the 3 in the room smell it, but I would say that Riley and Theo, being on the other side of the door, and their especially their olfactory senses are probably full of something else at the moment.
Oh, it was more for like Og.
Maybe. If it might not come up, to be perfectly honest. I would say Og probably a little
diffused.
Yeah.
Hey,
So-
GM. I
Yes.
completely forgot about something, but I'll declare
Yes.
it if I can.
Go for it.
About this time, maybe would be when Nat figures out what's going on in the car and bolts.
Okay.
Can I declare that thing that we talked about with Og because of the last
Sure.
wild magic surge? That
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah. So
So sketchy.
Og is going. Yeah.
Oh.
Og's gonna kind of like, almost like growl. He's just, you can hear almost like a deep kind of throaty noise coming out of him. And Riley, just to you, he doesn't speak it as the jacket, but kind of with your link with Og, he's gonna tell you that that Nat's in danger.
Riley's just gonna get up, hop over the banister, and run out the front door.
Riley, I take off after him.
Okay.
As he does, he's like, Nat's in danger. Gonna go save her. Bye.
Okay, you say that out loud as you start running?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Abby, Adam, and Divya will hear Riley, like his loud footprints kind of on the top floor as he rushes down the stairs, and he screams, "Nat's in danger, I'm helping, bye!"
And you hear the ka-chunk, 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 ka-chunk of Theo
Yeah.
running in his armor.
The shaking
And-
of his armor.
Yeah.
Franklin
Oh, what are they doing?
Oh my
will
god.
end up speeding along.
What did he say?
He said Nat's in danger. Oh my god. This is why illicit drugs are not good.
Well,
Divya goes, well, let's just call her. She's got Skype on her computer. I know I've used it to send her things for like Odyssey of the Mind before on her phone. So if she's got her phone on her, let's just try doing a Skype call.
Okay.
Nat, do you have your cell phone on you?
Bling, bling,
Yeah.
bling.
Okay.
Bling, bling,
Yeah.
bling.
Blink, 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 blink. Blink, blink, blink. Yeah, you're sprinting. Maybe you're only maybe like 3 blocks away from where you hopped out of your parents' car when your phone starts buzzing. And this was back in 2008 when people still had phones not on vibrate all the time. So a
True.
ringtone actually comes out of your phone.
What is it?
Oh, she wouldn't have anything special. It'd be the standard thing, you know. What's the?
Boo.
She's lame, guys. She's super
Is there?
lame. I don't know.
You
how
don't.
to
You don't even
explain.
have a. You don't even have a talkback song so that people calling you can like jam out to, like Outcast or something.
Exactly. No, super lame.
I hated
Super
those
lame.
because when you call them, they would always like set the volume too loud. It would distort
Yes.
the
Yeah.
music, and it's like, oh my gosh.
I don't even remember which one I had, but I bet I thought it was really cool. So yeah, your phone starts ringing in your pocket, Nat, and you can see it is actually it's the phone number. The call ID is Natalie Jansen.
Who the hell is this?
Nat, it's Divya. I'm in your bedroom on your laptop.
Oh, okay.
Riley just said that you're in danger. What's going on?
Something's real messed up. Like even more messed up than I thought it already was. So I'm going to Theo's.
Are you running?
Yeah, kinda.
You're
I'd
running
like
to
to get
Theo's house?
closer to try and see what's going on in the Skype call.
It is so Nat has one of the like earliest iPhones.
No, the Razor. I had the flip.
Oh
Razor.
yeah. So it's not a
Yeah,
video call. It's just a Skype call to her phone number. So
Okay.
no video.
Why are you running?
I don't think my folks were taking me to the police station.
Oh?
In fact, I know they weren't taking me to the police station. But I gotta go because I gotta go. So I'll
Wait.
call me in a little bit. Okay, bye.
Well,
and she'll hang up.
Riley's kept.
Okay. I'm just gonna say this.
Oh,
I think that Riley and Og and Theo in their current state are gonna cause a lot of problems. Not only because they're high, but because of what they are. Like the whole armor thing and the whole Og thing.
well, what can we do about it?
Do we want to do something about it?
I don't know. Do you think that they would get Nat and bring her back here? Or should we make our way to Theo's house? Well, I don't know where Theo lives. Do you know where Theo lives?
No. And she
I'm
kind
gonna
of
point to the girl. Can you look it up?
Divya just rests her hand on the laptop and I've got his address. MapQuest says if we walk, it will take us. It'll take it too long for us to walk. We can still drive the
we'll
grandma's
still get the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear
Okay. right.
Nat's printer start whirring in the corner as Divya starts printing out the MapQuest directions to Theo's apartment.
So we're gonna
a
save
plan.
them and her?
I think, if anything, we just need to regroup. It's crazy right now. They're crazy. We just need to get back together and figure out what we do next.
Okay. Abby's gonna look around and she's gonna find one of Nat's sweatshirts, like a big sweatshirt with a big hood on it, and she's gonna grab a pair of scissors and then go to the car.
Okay. Divya will follow you guys out.
And then when she's in the car, she's gonna start cutting holes in it. And she's gonna take the sweatshirt that she's currently wearing and slice the bottom half off of it and put it like a mask over her face. We're doing this. I'm not getting fucking caught, okay?
Okay.
See, somebody with sense, and I pull out the gas mask and put it on.
As you guys run out of the room, you step in a bunch of chips that Theo poured out of his helmet. When he put it back.
Yeah, you guys run out and you're grounding a bunch of like Cool Ranch
Jeez.
Doritos
Ah,
into
jeez.
the
Don't trash my
carpet.
house. Damn.
So Divya will hop in the driver's seat of the huge tank of a car and start to pull out. I'm just gonna roll to see how well she can drive. She can drive really well. Don't worry about it. Not a big deal. which makes sense for her backstory. But yeah, so you guys start driving to Theo's, and
Yeah.
2 of you are masked, and Divya is like, I missed the mask party. She'll
Do you
actually
want one?
take
She
her.
holds up her sweatshirt.
She's like, no, it's fine. She takes her headscarf that she's got, and she just kind of like pulls part of it up to like cover
Like a
like the
bandito.
bottom half of her face.
Like a potato.
So you guys are masked and on your way to Theo's apartment in Nat's grandmother's car. Theo and Riley, you guys just started running. Where are you running to?
I feel like Og is pulling the situation.
Okay.
As soon as Riley leaves the threshold, he Og's out and starts just trampling down the road. And
I'm
he's just being
following Og.
pulled. It's this way. She's in danger. I can feel it. Weird. It's very weird.
You guys kind of get like maybe 100 yards away from the house before, in the blink of an eye, Franklin appears next to you guys, just kind of like jogging, and you can tell that he's kind of like using more energy to go at y'all's speed than he might if he was just doing his own thing.
Og looks down at the little speedster and he grabs him and then reaches back and grabs Theo. Run, little speedster, run as fast as you can.
So what are you trying to?
Have Franklin pull Og and Theo like in like a super speed
Okay,
daisy
so
chain convoy.
okay. Franklin is just gonna start going, and then after about 15 feet, he leaves the ground, and all 3 of you leave the ground as Franklin starts to frickin' fly. And are you like grabbing his shirt or something?
Well,
Og?
Og was probably like grabbing him like with like a finger and a thumb just around the waist.
Oh,
I feel like this is like the moment where Red Hulk grabs is it Red Hulk who does the Gallic one where he grabs Thor's Mjolnir and drags Thor up with him? Man.
nobody knows what you're talking about, dude, but I really appreciate the reference, I think. And maybe yes. Maybe like, do you imagine like he's like Franklin's
pulling
flying,
us.
but you guys are like like it's hard, like he's not getting enough altitude, so it's kind of like is like
It's
Theo
like that,
just trying
that
to
dramatic moment. It's a dramatic moment, and he's like, "Haha! I'm flying! I'm descending! Oh,
Theo, do you have any kind of super agility or super speed?
Yeah, I can leap up to one. I can leap up to one zone, I think.
Okay, so you can
Is
like
my ability.
leap zones. Okay.
Yeah. So I imagine.
essentially all 3 of you have very quick methods of movement if you're left to your own individual devices. But I'll say right now, like Franklin starts to take off, but he doesn't have nearly enough speed to carry all of y'all's mass, especially Og in his like full ogginess. And so he's gonna yell down at you and be like, dude, just let me go. You guys follow me.
you what? All right." And he winds back, Franklin. "Let me give you a good head start." And he tosses.
All right, so you you're fastballing
Fastball special.
Franklin, fastball. Yeah, Franklin just kind of ends up doing like a spread eagle for like maybe 50, 60 feet before he finally like seems to like get it under control. And he's doing that like thing that everybody that flies for the first time. It's almost like he's been sprinkled with pixie dust and he's on his way to Neverland for the first time. He's just kind of wobbly and it looks like he was hung on a wire in the 80s.
Eagle.
We love you, Chad.
JD.
Yeah, that's what I got in my head.
Oh, that's you, Daddy. Never mind. I'm like,
So with Ogthalic leading the way, the three of you guys can make very quick time between Theo just kind of, Herculesing it, like leaping from building to building. He can just kind of sprint at us, not like super speed, but he can still run pretty freaking fast. Ogthalic is long strides and jumps, and he can like Tarzan his way kind of over buildings and stuff like that.
Maybe he's using some cars as like roller skates.
oh my god.
Was that a fun idea that
That was a
Zippy
fun
had?
idea. That
Or is
was a
that
fun
something
idea.
that you actually want to happen?
That was a fun idea that Zippy had. That seeing how well that it moved last time, Og might think to make roller skates, but he doesn't. He just keeps running.
Okay. Just wanted to check in to see how many destroyed cars I should like roll for in the couple miles between Nat's house and wherever she ends up. Yeah, so the three of you guys, so are you guys just following kind of Og's sense of where Nat is? Okay. So I'll say like maybe like 10 minutes ago, 10 minutes later. Why did I say ago? My brain just farted.
We've been snapping back and forth, to be fair, so.
So after about 10 minutes, you guys see Nat kind of like, she's jogging, but like you see her just as she kind of like ducks into a kind of bigger alley and kind of puts her hand on the wall of a building to kind of breathe and try to like catch her bearings.
Are you all right, bossy one?
Where the hell are you coming from?
You just kind of. Are you on a building or by a tree?
I would be like by an alleyway, like almost to Theo's house.
He's like both arms on each side of the buildings of the alley, and he's just kind of like looking down, his little feet kind of dangling a little bit. Are you all right, bossy one?
You will never say bossy again. If you try to, the words will die on your ancient lips. Do you understand? Power.
Power, roll, will for Ogthalic.
Okay.
She says as she bosses him around.
I don't like the word. I don't like the implication.
She doesn't like truth.
It's still a 3, even though I rolled a -3.
Okay, so it's a 2 for me, so you succeed. But why can't I call you? And all of a sudden, like, the chest opens and then just slobber begins to drip.
Yeah, you don't know how long of an effect. You don't know how long of an effect this will have, Nat. But for right now, at least, it doesn't seem like he can call you bossy. So that's a positive.
Theo comes landing in now, kind of like breaking the concrete as he skids to a halt.
Yeah, superhero 3-point landing.
Yeah,
Just kind of like, and Franklin was up on the roof and kind of flies down and kind of does a running landing because he is still kind of. He was like, guys, I Was I just flying, or am I still high?
Yes.
No, you were actually flying. I don't know about the
flying.
high part, though.
No, what's going on? Nat, are you all right?
Let's get inside, in front of. Let's just get inside. Where's everybody else?
They're on their way.
They're on the way to my. Yeah, they're on the. I would imagine. We said we were coming to save you.
They were going to go to the PD, and then I sensed your sudden distress call.
You what?
I smelled you. You and I have a deep connection.
Excuse me?
I argued you. It is a side effect of me arguing you.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds really gross. But
It was.
we got here. We're here. Let's just we'll dwell on potential side effects of interacting with a other dimensional shadow being later.
Where is here?
You guys are maybe a couple of miles away from your place, Theo. Kind of you're starting to kind of leave the highly centralized banking and business center, like the skyscrapers and tall office buildings of Crown City, and getting into more of like the not nightclub, but like the arts district, which you're just a couple of maybe a mile and a half from the more warehousey residential apartment area that you and your dad live in.
My place is pretty close by. We can head up there. So what happened? I saw you with your parents. We can talk about this later. Yeah.
Later. Let's just get out. Let's get inside somewhere.
Grab my necklace. Back to
Normal Theo. So are you guys like walking, kind of trying to go kind of stealthily, or are you trying to go fast?
Incognito, but quickly.
Okay.
Right. Og grabs Nat and Theo.
What the?
This is going to be a wonderful ride. I think I understand what it means to get high. And he places it on his shoulders, and he's going to get as high as he can. He's going to start jumping towards Theo's house.
Okay.
No, it's that way. It's down there.
He grabs onto a light post to like do a sharp
This isn't
turn.
at all conspicuous at all. No, not at all.
Hey Nat, are you
This like Hulk jumping, like you go up in the air and crash down, and you just leap again.
Nat, how do you do on roller coasters? There's a amusement park towards the south end of the city that has some pretty big ones. There's plenty of school trips out there. Like, just
Actually,
wondering.
she probably
reason.
really digs them. Yeah, no,
Okay.
she probably really digs them.
Cool.
She doesn't get a lot of necessarily thrills in her life, so she probably actually really enjoys them a lot.
Okay. Cool. So you don't get like, for instance, motion sick or anything like that. Or you don't.
Funny if I did.
All right. So you're good on roller coasters. I mean, I'm good on roller coasters, but you couldn't pay me enough money to get on one of those drop tower things. So does Nat like, is she a Tower of Terror fan when like that one time that your parents took you to Disney World?
I would say she's probably never been because her parents aren't around. But
no, I would say your parents probably like it's an immigrant thing. Like you had to go check out,
you gotta go
and they probably wanted to visit Epcot to see how like awful their cultural appropriation of Denmark is.
Oh man. You know what? For funsies, let's say
Yeah.
she doesn't do well and already kind of nauseous from the ogged comment. Sure.
Yeah. So you're starting to get a little sick, a little. I don't know if this is the best way to do this.
This is wonderful. This is so much fun.
I'm gonna barf.
I've been locked up for so long. I've never been able to stretch my legs this much.
How much longer?
Well, I don't know, Theo. How much longer are we?
We're just down that way over there, over that warehouse, and we should be right there.
Of course. And he just starts bounding like like a gorilla, kind of like do. And then as soon as he gets close to the edge, he just leaps.
You leap and go to land on the last warehouse building. It's one of those kind of older brick buildings, and land on the roof when your Og's vision is suddenly kind of interrupted and obfuscated by vomit. As Nat kind of on the last kind of like the G-forces just take her over the edge, and she projectile vomits basically into Og's face.
Oh man, hold on.
Was he
was
just
it
kind of like
slash die?
like
Slash I 1v2.
Oh no! Yay!
What is
Oh,
this? Ew!
Oh, that's fucking
Ooh.
disgusting.
What is this? What did you just put on me? This isn't food. Well, it is food, but it's not.
oh.
Ew!
She's
Ugh.
just dry heaves even more. Oh, oh.
Yeah.
We've got some. Yeah, let's get you inside. Come on.
Ugh.
So
I
at
did
this
not
point,
know
Nat
what
is
it was.
She is red, just like
yeah.
mortified.
Well, she's like half red,
Or green.
half ghostly pale, like that sick twin.
She's always ghostly pale, but
I mean, I wasn't gonna assume, but so you so right now Nat is not Nat doesn't really want to travel on Ogthalic anymore post puking. Maybe Og's probably not excited about having this thing that just spewed up on him back like on his shoulders again. But what you see is like I mean, there are other ways for you guys to get down. You guys look around, you see there is a door up here on the roof that might have some interior access to the interior of the building, and it seems like on one of the sides of the building there is an external fire escape, like one of those
Are
old
we on
school
my
like metallic
apartment
ones.
building? Or are we
You're on
top
the
of
last warehouse, like basically like across the street.
Well.
fire escape, I guess. She says behind, like, not wanting to have puke breath in anyone's face, so behind her hand.
Franklin
Yeah.
offers to fly you down, but your stomach gurgles at the thought.
Og just picks her up and then just lowers her down to the street level. You can climb.
It's a pretty tall building. I don't know how big. or
Og will just
stretchy-
he'll grab her and then just kind of like claw his way down the side of the building, leaving these like giant trenches, and then just drop her onto the ground.
Theo
below.
just steps off.
Yeah. Yeah, Theo can jump off. Franklin will kind of fly down. Og kind of jumps off and kind of like I can't think of. I can see it in my head, but yeah, he kind of hulks like when in the Avengers when he's on the wall and he kind of like skids down. You can see the bricks kind of flying up, maybe some broken glass as he like goes through some windows, but it slows his fall down to where you guys can land and you can drop Nat, where Nat is again going to put her head in between her legs and start like, and it's the gross stuff. It's like not even like the food you just ate. It's the like
bile.
Yeah, the burning stuff. Not great. But you are now like across the street from the apartment building that the Costa's living.
Hey, come on. I put my arm around that. Come on, let's get you some Pepto-Bismol. Come on.
Og
Check your house.
shifts back into Riley.
Check my house?
They're looking for you. Make sure there's no one outside.
Yeah, good idea. And I take a peek at the parking lot to see if there's any unusual cars.
Okay, go ahead and roll a
Anything
notice.
out of normal?
Roll notice for me.
Let's see. Notice already. Whoops. That was... that is going to be a 1.
A 1. You look
Yes.
around. The parking lot seems it's toward. Well, let's see. We're probably a little past dinner time. Maybe it's right around dinner time. The parking lot's probably fairly busy with people just getting home from like main shift work. You don't see any like police squad cars. There's nobody that you don't recognize kind of standing around the building or on the kind of exterior on the exterior kind of like walkways in between all the apartments.
Yeah, we could probably slip in just fine. I don't think there's any... I mean, it's busy. I think this is the best time for us to have shown up.
All right.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Theo, let's call it like somewhere between 6 and 6:30 on a Friday. Is your dad home?
No, he works swing. So
Okay.
be from like 2 to 10 or something.
Cool. So you get up to you start to approach the apartment building when you see Divya, Abby, and Adam climb out of the powder blue Chevy that they drove in. Oh,
I love you with all of my being, LB. I adore you. Amazing. I worship you.
amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man.
I don't know who you are anymore.
Exactly. Where'd she go?
It's uncanny.
It's the Great Fox!
It's Zorro.
It is. Oh god. I didn't make the holes big enough. It's fine. We'll do it live.
We're doing it live.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So, God, I kind of want to just let this moment breathe for a little bit, but we're kind of running out of time.
I imagine that we kind of bust out of the car like, where's the chaos happening? Where like Adam's got the
you guys-
gas mask on.
Yeah,
Like, do
Adam's
they
got the-
pull up? Or
No,
have
they were-
just been...
They were in the lot. They've been waiting for maybe just a couple minutes, but realized that they
Oh,
didn't have any way of getting into your apartment, and so they were sitting and waiting for you guys to show up.
Og pipes up. Who are these? Who are these masked individuals?
I say very loudly and conspicuously, Hey guys, how was the costume party?
Costume party? What are you talking about, Theo? Oh my goodness, it is the Gale of Bees.
Abby kind of looks like embarrassed.
Is that not
It
all this
was
color?
good, right?
Yes.
It was very good. I didn't see you. I didn't even know it was you.
How are you?
Ugh,
Adam,
we're in public,
are you still-
don't talk.
Does Adam still has the mask on?
Adam's
Adam,
muted.
silent.
You're
You're muted, dude. You're still muted.
Yeah, he feels more comfortable with the mask on because of all the burns and scars. So even though she's already like unveiled herself and she's feeling silly, he does not. He's just gonna stay guest mask.
He's still.
No shame, Adam.
Yeah, let's go inside and talk about the costume party, guys.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right, so you guys head up to Theo's apartment, and Theo, you're able to unlock the door. There's a there's a note like taped on the front door. It's just from your dad letting you know that he's working his normal shift, and he'll say, "Missed you coming home from breakfast. Be home when I get home." LB.
Oh, I was just gonna say, how is he gonna know if he's not home? Like, to see the note. That was just a me thing. Sorry.
Wait, did
If
my
he doesn't
did
come
my-
home, he can't adhere to the note because he hasn't seen the note because he's not home.
parents
Ignore
don't
me.
always make sense?
I know.
True.
I was like, wait, I think I did that. Like, did I say? I was trying to
No, he said
find
it right.
the logical
Yeah.
fallacies in my note, and I was like, nah, I got those notes all the time when I was a kid.
Thanks, Dad. Shove it in my pocket. Open up the door.
Yes, and it is. You guys are greeted to a fairly clean bachelor pad, where
Yeah,
all the
it's
curtains
just
are
two-
drawn. No
Just two dudes
sunlight
living
in.
here.
Two dudes.
Yep.
So big TV but crappy furniture.
Yeah, we probably watch soccer.
Yes.
We've got my cat, Algernon. Oh, no one's allergic to cats, are they?
As long as it doesn't touch me.
Oh, well.
Which means that the cat will immediately start going around your ankles because that's just how
Yeah.
cats are.
I
Cats can
pick up
smell
Algernon.
your
Allergies.
smell your allergy.
Um,
Hey Riley, has Og seen a pet?
No. So he immediately is going to be like, is this a tasty little morsel? Is this like a rat? It's a very large rat. It has whiskers.
no, this
wonder.
is my friend Algernon. Og. Okay, scratch it behind the ears.
You're friends with a... What?
The cat. Do you have cats where you come
Cat.
from?
Yes, but they mostly have the bodies of females. And guard the underworld.
Yes. Well, Algernon probably does guard the underworld too. Let's be honest here. I
In my
go-
head, he's a huge cat. Like,
Yeah, he's
Big
like
fat orange.
he like, oh Lord, he coming. He's like
Yeah.
30 pounds
Right.
of bright orange, just like
we feed
he's
him a lot.
monster.
A lot. He's
These
one
little
of the
hands.
boys.
Wrap around
Yeah.
Algernon. They come out of the jacket, and then all of a sudden, like Og's face appears out from behind Riley's. Oh, great protector, guardian of the underworld. Have you seen the gate? And he just stares directly into the cat's eyes.
And the cat is gonna like and like lean his head forward and start licking, just like licking your nose.
Oh.
Yes, I see. I will be very vigilant. And he brings it close into the jacket. And pet. And then this is Riley's just standing there like really creeped
Yeah, this
out.
is Og hand.
And it's like, do not worry. You will reunite with your friends at the gate soon. And he places that cat down.
Well, I'm glad to see that you've made a new friend, Og.
Theo, can I have that Pepto now?
Oh, yeah. I'd run into the bathroom. It's
What
old,
happened?
probably expired. It's kind of crusty on the top,
Oh.
and half empty. There you go.
You've
But
described
I will
every
say-
bottle of Pepto everywhere.
Yeah. Theo is he's a student athlete, which means he's got some blue Gatorade Frost in the refrigerator. So like do some rehydration, get those electrolytes back in you. Pretty sure those things are made up, but
They're
I
not.
don't have.
But
They're
Thank
what
you.
plants grow.
I don't know the science.
if you knew the science,
Electrolyte.
Maybe I'd
It's
listen to
electrolyte.
Abby's gonna walk up to Nat and just, are you okay? What happened?
I don't like drop rides. We have a big problem.
Yes,
Hello?
she expelled something from her gullet that was not tasty.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Just, yeah.
That wasn't the problem I was talking about, but yeah. My folks were not taking me to the police. They were taking me to main labs.
Why?
I don't know. As soon as that's why I ran.
That's on the other side of the lake, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Do you think the labs had something to do with it, Theo?
yeah, I mean that's what I was trying to tell you guys earlier, right? Is that the labs are the labs are on the other side of the lake. Okay, the fog comes from the other side of the lake. We all black out when we wake up with superpowers. Okay, something like Riley and I know where our powers come from. Like Riley has Og, I have whatever divine blessing I have. I don't know why it's connected to the fog, but it must have started something. And then, but the three of you, there's no connection.
actually, there is. When we were at the lab last night, I discovered that whatever was in the fog must have activated something in our cells that gave us this ability.
Well, whatever
You mean
they've
to
been
say that-
making. Go ahead.
We were always supposed to end up like this?
I mean, I don't know if always is the right way to say it, but it was there, and I don't know what chemical they used or what it was. It just manipulated our systems to be the way it is now.
Whatever they did, this was not supposed to happen. I mean, this is like
Hearing
military
this
grade
conversation,
stuff.
he's gonna rip off the gas mask and kind of lean in with his grotesque face. You're saying this was supposed to happen to us?
No. Look, whatever they did, whatever that was, I think it did what it was supposed to, but I don't think it was supposed to be us. I mean, why would they give a bunch of fucking high schoolers some superpowers and shit. Why?
It
I know, right?
makes
It just seems-
you harder to be eaten.
Franklin will pipe up and goes, it's weird that I run cross country, I'm in the Air Force, and now I can run super fast and fly. Divya builds robots in her basement and helps her dad fix cars on the weekends, and she can talk to machines.
Yeah,
I don't
and
know.
then Nat's like super, and then Riley's gonna start vomiting.
Oh God!
Yes,
my
Riley's gonna
God.
start vomiting.
Nat has a way with people. Yes, I agree. And
So
now
that
she
got
has-
amplified. I'm just gonna hand the blue ice over to Riley.
What did you
Please,
do?
in the sink. In the sink, at least. Come on, dude.
Yeah. Well, then how do you explain Abby?
I don't know, Abby. How
What's
do
the
you
connection between
explain?
her?
She just
She-
got yelled at. She's gotten very quiet.
Abby's always
Titan-
wanted to protect herself, so now she has
Yeah.
stuff to protect herself.
Well, I don't know if I believe your theory. All seems kind of coincidental.
But I don't understand your power. It kind of makes sense, right, with everyone else. But you're like a battery mixed with a zombie.
He kind of looks down at the ground. He's like, "That's what I mean. I don't understand. Everybody else kind of amplified what they wanted. I didn't want to be here."
Shit. No, you didn't.
I don't
my
think
God. No.
any of
that's,
us. I don't think any of us want to be here.
Riley looks at Adam, and I think Riley is getting what Adam is trying to go for. It's like, dude, doesn't matter, man. We want you.
Yeah. Did you though? Before all of this, before I
thought
could
you were
shoot
pretty
freaking
cool.
lightning and
Yeah, I thought you were pretty cool.
no, you didn't. No, you
I
didn't.
mean, to be fair, I didn't like anyone, but like, I liked you least of all.
Adam, I don't
Pretty
think
cool.
any of us, I don't know, would have been around each other much. But we're here now.
Yeah, exactly. Look, my dad has been shit on his entire life, but he's here and he's making the best of his shitty situation. That's what he taught me. So,
Make
let's
the best
make
of a shitty situation.
let's make the best.
That's kind of where we all are now, whether we
Yeah.
have a choice or
Yes.
not.
So we know where our powers came from. Why not storm the castle? Get some information.
That's what. Maybe not storm the castle, but that's a government-funded research facility, dude. Like, they're gonna have guards. They're gonna have.
I mean, it wouldn't be hard for us to get in. We are now technically their property.
So are you
What
saying
do you
we
mean?
surrender to them?
I mean, if it's their chemicals that turned us into what we are, they could make the argument that we belong to them.
No, I'm
I
not
just want
making
answers.
I'm not going to surrender to them.
No, I'm not either. But it would be an easy in. Or I could og
No.
out and bust through the front door and, scare the lobbyist.
I don't even
Yeah.
think we need that. We need Spud.
Why?
Yeah.
What's Spud gonna
No,
do?
'cause he can walk through
Who's
walls.
He
Spud?
can walk through walls. Sorry,
Dylan.
Dylan.
Oh.
No, I got you, Spud. Spuds.
I don't know. I'm kind of with Riley on this one. Like, yeah, they may have guns and men, but I mean, what are they gonna do against Og? And they can shoot me, but I'm not gonna. It's not gonna matter. You know, he can fly. I mean, we can certainly get in if we wanted to.
Getting out's the other thing, and altogether, let's call that Plan B then.
All right.
Let's save that for the way out. But let's try not to make so much noise going in. Wait a minute. Are we doing this? Are we breaking into a government facility? Are we actually talking about this right now?
Abby,
Can I eat the government
Divya,
facility?
what are you?
Mr. Costa, open up. This is the FBI.
Why is the Phoebe here?
Mr. Costa, we know you're there. Please open the door.
Okay.
Matt, can you make me
I go.
Okay. I'll
Just stay. All of you except for Nat, stay here. Or all of you except for Nat, go hide. Sorry.
I'm gonna put my mask back on.
I go. Go hide in my bedroom. And I go. I unlock the door, but leave the chain, and just kind of open it about yay
I'm
far.
gonna hide behind him behind the door.
Riley hides up in a corner on the ceiling.
Yeah, what's up?
Mr. Costa, you have probably seen that we've been trying to contact you for a while.
Sorry, my I was in that bus crash and my phone hit the desk. What's up?
Yeah, we have some questions for you. Do you mind opening the door and letting me in? Just have a few questions about that bus accident.
Yeah, can I see your badge? Agent
McConnell. And you see her pull like her wallet ID out of her back pocket and flips it open and doesn't hand it to you, but kind of like pushes it up to the thing. It's got her name on it, Virginia McConnell, and she's kind of holds it up. I promise, just have some questions that need answers about that accident.
I think Abby has a. Are you trying to spend a fate point, Abby?
No, Abby is just.
Oh, you're just holding up your.
Abby's
hands.
just. Yeah, she's just. She didn't know hide. She's just standing there like, I don't know what to do. I'm nervous.
Oh my God. I turn back to Abby.
Mr. Costa, are
She's
you?
just gonna sit there.
Rid of him.
Yeah,
Mr. Costa, are you alone?
I've got some friends here. Is that we're just some high school friends hanging out?
Okay. If you could just open the door and let me in and let me know who's here.
Your dad's not here. You're not letting
Do they have a warrant?
Yeah. Well, my dad's not here. Do you got any sort of warrant or anything?
I don't have a warrant, but I can go get one. I was hoping we could do this.
Yeah. I'm
Without
sorry, Agent McConnell. Please come back with a warrant.
Catch you later, pig.
All right. So,
This is where they just
Close
shock
the
it
door.
all and breach through the door.
you close the door on.
I say come back with a warrant, and I shut the door and I lock
Yeah.
it.
All right. You close the door and lock the door on the FBI agent, and that's where we have to end for tonight. You guys in the apartment, having chatted with the Phoebe.
The Phoebe.
Uh,
The FBI.
Yeah.
What is the Phoebe doing here?
Yeah, hey. Great game. Great sesh. Lots of good stuff. Wild. So many good clips. So many gifts are coming from this episode. So excited to see some good clips and gifts from the fans. So, just say thanks, chat, for tuning in. You can always watch the VODs here on the Encounter Roleplay Twitch channel. It'll go up on their YouTube later in the week. I think our videos have been mostly going up late Thursday on Fridays. But we also have an audio podcast. If you want to catch up, if this was your first session tuning in, you can search for Young Heroes of Fate wherever you listen to podcasts and download all 5 previous episodes to listen if that's kind of your style. So let's go around the room and tell the folks, where they can find you. I know most everybody has plugs for other shows that they're on. So starting with you, Zippy, why don't you go ahead and tell the people where they can find you?
You can find me Monday and Wednesdays over on the Greyhawk channel, where I play in the Liberation of Joff show, as well as the Morningkind's Path to the Plains on Wednesdays. And you can find me here every Sunday for the Heroes of Fate.
Sweet. Hi, I'm Christina Sid. I'm at Greek Sid on Twitter. You can catch me here on Sundays, obviously. On Tuesdays, I'm over on Gratuitous RP for a cool homebrew D&D 5e game called The World of Horan. That is 9 o'clock Eastern on Tuesdays. And then on Saturdays, I am over at the Greyhawk channel for the Rise of the Temperamental Evil. That is 12 o'clock Eastern. That's heating up as well. So come check me there.
Cool. I'm LB Hackemup. I'm on Twitter sometimes. If you need to know where I'm going to be, that's a good place to check. Mondays and Tuesdays, I am on the Indoor Adventure channel at 8:30 p.m. We do a homebrew session on Mondays, and Tuesdays we are going through Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and it is getting into the end game. Love, loss, resurrections. And then Fridays, you can find me on Pro Restarters channel. We're playing a Birthright campaign, and it is sassy as fuck, and I love it.
So much sass.
Yeah.
I am Mike or Lazybones on Twitter. Dropping my Twitter handle in the chats. I occasionally stream on Twitch, just playing various video games with my buds. If you or anyone you know of is looking to have a GM for a one-shot, hit me up on Twitter. I like running games. I like playing in games. I try to be pretty flexible, so hit me up if you have an open slot for anything.
And I'm Daddy Warbucks. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and we play a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. We stream every day of the week. And if you're interested in getting involved, send me a message, and I'll give you information how to get in a game yourself.
Awesome. And you can find me being an angry boy on Twitter at ZachHall_.
We all.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the world we seem to live in right now. I'm an angry boy over there. I just started Evil Hat Productions that does Fake Core just released their rule set for space, and I'm kind of dreaming up like a Expanse meets Halo style sci-fi game. So I'm starting to potentially dream up that. So I might be doing more games. Just, a thought. So keep an eye on my Twitter, and I might be posting stuff about that not soon, because I take way too long to come up with my games. But yeah, just exciting. So anywho, anybody have any other notes before we head out for the evening? Awesome. Nope. We will see you next week for issue 7 of Young Heroes of Fate. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.